Treyarch recently took the wraps off its upcoming Map Pack 3 for Call of Duty World at War, and Inside Xbox was there to suit up and defend our honor in some fierce multiplayer battles. More importantly though, we secured the Inside Skinny on the new maps. On this Inside Xbox feature, we talked to Adam Gascoigne and Josh Olin about the 3 competitive multiplayer maps: Battery, Breach, and Revolution. Let's begin with Battery. What can we expect, and what do you think players will be struck by when they first play the map?
Battery is a medium-sized map. I think the first thing that they're going to notice when they go on the Battery is where the hell am I? Because it's a very unusual setting. It's out on a huge concrete fort, lots of twists and turns. You really got to check your corners. That's what we wanted to get with this map, is that when you run around a corner, you are constantly going in and out of ADS. You need to check your corners. So it's frenzied action, it's very fast, but we tried to pull back a little bit from what we've done before with the very small maps. This has a little bit more breathing room.
Now let's go ahead and move on to Breach. How would you describe it, and could you talk a little bit about the focus for the map?
It's really an iconic map in Map Pack 3 to us. We listened to a lot of feedback from the community, in particular after Map Pack 1 and Map Pack 2, and one thing that we heard is that the smaller-esque maps aren't necessarily as popular. So with Breach, it's a pretty good example of how we sort of threw the gloves off. It's a very large infantry-based map.
So where are we here? What city are we in?
You're going to notice that it takes place in Berlin, and there's another level that shipped with the game called Dome that takes place in the Reichstag. So you'll actually, in Breach, you'll see that in the background.
Besides Team Deathmatch, what game modes do you think players will gravitate toward?
It works really well in War. There's some epic battles through it, because I think it offers things for all types of gameplay, whether you're medium distance, long engagement distance, really important, something we've really tried to hit on this map pack. And in particular, Breach plays well for defending objectives, because you have so many different options about the way you can play. You don't have to all pile onto the objective to defend it. You can actually pull back to the middle distance to defend that objective, which makes it a much more tactical game for CTF, for War, for Domination. Actually, Domination is fantastic on that map.
Last, we have Revolution, which seems like a paradise for long-range players.
We know that people wanted some longer-range maps. You know, a sniper map we don't want to do just pure sniper, because it's very frustrating for people who aren't good on sniper rifles. So we wanted to do something that appealed to both. So with Revolution, we really do have some really long engagement distances. Some really good setups for a sniper, which are vulnerable to flanking. So you need to put your bouncing betties down. You need to have a teammate who, you know, if they're going to attack a flag, they need to take the flank you're on, so that they'll stop any incoming enemy traffic.
What about the environment itself?
I think Revolution in particular is a really good example of putting landmarks, the way you use textures and the way you design, because it's a very complex map. There's a lot of places you can go. There's high and low routes. There's a lot of different routes you can go, but you never get lost in it.
Now, there's a lot of opportunity to gain the high ground here, even getting up to rooftops.
Well, one thing in particular on Revolution that I think is really cool is jumping. You know, it's not jumping puzzles, nothing like that, but you can get to some really neat shortcuts.
A lot of people, they take a lot of joy in seeing where they can jump to, seeing where they can get to give themselves that edge. Yeah. And so we almost embrace that with Revolution.
Thanks to Adam and Josh for taking the time to talk with us. Missing Nazi zombies? Don't worry. We're covering Map Pack 3's The Reese, Treyarch's latest Nazi Zombies evolution, in its own featured video. Thanks for watching Inside Xbox.